One of the biggest things most people are looking forward to with the Space Marine 2 launch is how you can customize and unlock your weapons within the game. In some of the latest information, we get to see a glimpse of how that will work. So let's jump in and let's do a little breakdown. So it seems this game will have a currency system and they're calling it Armory Data. Now don't be scared. This currency is not a pay-to-win currency as we see in other games. Armory data is purely earned in-game from completing missions and objectives. Remember, the developers have stated that this game will have no type of in-game cash shop attached to it at all. As we've already talked about, if you want to spend your real-life cash, this is for DLCs and season passes, which the developers confirmed is purely for cosmetic items only. It will not give your weapons and the class you play any power advantages over other players within the game. Now back to the in-game currency, and the first time we get to see this is via the perks customization screen. At the top left you can see the Armory data currency. It's the tan coloured circle with the little dot in the middle, and it's showing a value of 280. Now it seems with each class you're going to have different sections to spend this currency in. The core tab is for your main class. For example, this is the assault class we're seeing in the background, and it's more like melee perks unlocked for your melee actions playing that class. You have a team section which will help buff your friends in the game, but we'll come back to this in a second because it gets explored a little bit more. We also have a gear section, and I theorize this is going to be stuff like more fuel for your jump pack to stay in the air for longer periods to shoot down enemies. The last section in here is the signature section, and I think when you spend your armory data points here, this is going to be for your special defense or attack ability for your squad. For example, the heavy class, it appears the special is the Iron Halo, and that blocks all range damage incoming to you and your friends who are going to be behind it. Now with the jump assault, the special appears to be the jump pack special, which enables dashes and power jumps, which unlocks new combat moves for that class. And circling back to the team section, we see for the first time on how this armory data currency is used. In this instance, the player is spending 40 points of that armory data improving a team perk. That perk allows all squad members to deal 50% more gun strike damage. I would theorize, of course, the more you go down these perk systems, the more armory data it will cost you to unlock these perks. Now you'd think that would be the end of it, but with the latest trailer it seems that the armory data is just one of many in-game currencies that you're going to be able to earn. On this screen in the background right now, you can see at the top we have different icons showing different currencies. We can see the armory data, but we can also see a green, purple, and I would say gold currencies, and it appears that these currencies are going to be color coded to weapon tiers within the game, because we can see that green is probably going to be for master crafted unlocks. The purple currency is going to be for artificer unlocks, and what I'm calling the gold currency is probably going to be for relic unlocks. I think the way that this is going to work is that these color-coded currencies are going to be unlocked via playing the game, just like the armory data currency. I would say maybe the higher difficulty that you play, the more of these currencies are going to be available to you to collect as a team and then spend on upgrading your weapons, which is something we've seen before in a game called Helldivers 2. The more difficulty you'll play, the more resources you can collect and then spend on upgrading your ships and different weapon systems in that game. Hopefully the developers can clear this up very, very soon. Again, the game is only a couple of months away now, and there's still so many questions that we have about it. Now, you'd think that would be the end, but one last thing stands out on the weapon page, and that appears that we have another currency, and that is called mastery points. You spend this mastery point in unlocking upgrades for your weapon. For the example given to us in the video is the fast reload. The player spends 1 mastery point to unlock that, which gives that the 10% faster reload to the weapon. I don't really know how the color-coded currency and mastery point currency will work together. Again, I have a theory that maybe you will turn the color-coded currency into mastery points for that tier of weapon, which then you will spend on that weapon. But that again is just a wild theory. I would love to get your feedback on this and to see what you think about it. How do you think this is going to work? I'm really looking forward to doing more of a deep dive into this once the game is officially released and exploring all the weapon and class upgrade options. I personally feel like this is going to be adding a whole new level to the game with different combinations to really bring different play styles to the same class. I know we had something like this in Space Marine 1, but it seems the developers of Space Marine 2 are building on that foundation, and I think it's going to add even more in, which is good for us, the players, because we get more out of the game. Thank you for watching as always. If you want to see any more information about Space Marine 2, my channel is the place to be. I'm going to go into this game so hard. It's going to rock your world. More breakdowns, more class guides, more playthroughs, everything like that. We're just waiting for the game to come out. If I've missed any information, by the way, or any little bits in trailers, post it down below. I would love to explore it and talk to you about it and stuff like that. But so far, from what I can see, Space Marine 2 is looking great. We just need some more information from the developers, because as I've stated, the game is 2 months away and we still need things like computer specs and stuff like that. Anyway, thank you for coming, thank you for watching, have a great day, evening, night, wherever you are in the world, and bye-bye.